Hello guys, welcome back to Honest Mind Podcast. As you already know, today we have another great topic. We are here with another banger. Definitely this topic, I'm sure like you will enjoy it. Before we start, thanks for sharing our video, thanks for liking, thanks for your subscription, thanks for your comments. I want you guys to know that we really appreciate that, and I don't want you guys to stop. So keep sharing, keep liking our content. This is our motivation. You are our motivations. Thank you. Okay. With that, today I have, as you already know, I have my team today as usual. With me today I have this young, handsome, smart boy, professor, the school boy guy, skinny. Apa, how you did? How you, brother?
I'm okay, Sister Raul. I'm okay, my guy. I'm okay.
Next to me, I have my brother Winchester. How are you?
Good man.
See you senior man. You're wearing so
They give us senior man
vibe.
vibe.
Wow.
Yeah, the topic is when I heard about the topic, it's mature.
You say, let me.
I have to stay with
Maybe
them.
you can find the one. Yo.
That's
No. Okay, I don't want to give any highlight, but
strong today.
I don't want to give any highlight. Just listen to this man today. So. Brother Daniel,
What's up?
welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm happy for having you today here.
Thank you so much.
So, with that being said, you already know my team. You already know these handsome guys, and let me just drop this bomb because this question is so personal. It's another banger, as you already know. I will start with this young man, this handsome man, this smart guy, the professor, as he described himself here.
The scholar.
I will start by asking you, what's your expectation in a relationship nowadays with the other gender? Don't try to go to the corner and all this.
This is
honest mind.
We will speak from our mind.
Okay, straightforward.
Honestly, I tend to drop my expectations when it comes to the other gender. Because at some point, I don't want to be let down. I don't want to be disappointed. So I rather take it one day at a time. Because when your expectation is too much, then guess what? It might not be fulfilled. And at some point, let's think as human. Nobody is perfect. Even me saying this, I'm not perfect. So when I expect from the next gender to maybe do something and then they don't do it, of course, it will kind of hurt me if my expectation is high. So, but when you drop it at a point, it will just seem like, it's normal. This is expected. This is expected. It's bound to happen. So yeah, for me, I tend to let it go and just take it one day at a time. Yeah.
Okay. Senior man, so what's your opinion about it?
It's a very tricky question, though. But I would say, for me, expectation. I will agree with my brother Skinny. Pouring out too much expectation is quite, for me, it's a no-go area. Because even when I lower my expectation towards the other genders, as we're talking about, they are not still even meant. You get so, how about if the expectations are high? So I would say expectation undermines our relationship. When you place too much expectation there, it undermines it, makes it like being shaky. So I don't put too much expectation out there for them. Though there are some certain things that they ought to know that this ought to be done. But you placing it for them that I expect her to do this thing, you are kind of hurting yourself somehow.
You play with your feelings.
I can see you two are on the same side. No wonder you're brothers. So okay, let me. I want to get something different. So Daniel, give me something different.
Actually, this topic is quite powerful. It's quite heavy. It's not something easy. Just like you have to come out of your mind and out of your heart. It's just basically expectation. Just like in relationship, it's just seems to be like rules or guidelines for relationships with your partner, with your friendship or something like that. Because mostly like nowadays people take expectation in a relationship very serious. Because before you get into a relationship, you must fulfill the guidelines someone puts on the table for you, and which is not like the days back when it used to be like just fall in love or something like that. Relationships, because you need to connect with someone to be in like have a good expectation, not just someone just comes and gives you something onto the table and you must obey it. Because if you put something on the table and I cannot do it, it's not part of the expectation you want. So I don't see it like something like quite like good to have like so much expectation in relationship.
Okay, but I'm not convinced with what you guys say, because
so do you
it sounds
think,
like
wait, do you think it's okay to have high expectation, or do you think it's okay to put expectation on someone?
Okay.
Let's say you're dating someone now.
Okay, for myself. Okay, I will speak for myself. Honestly, for me, it's like it's not like I have high expectation or something. It's just that I just live the moment.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. One day at a time.
No, I'm me saying that I live the moment. That means I'm with the person now. I know what I want from the person. The person know what I want. Because these days I'm not like, let me just put this in my mind, like I'm expecting the other person to do this and all these things. You see, because that's for myself. I'm saying like that's me putting a condition to, let me say, to get to know this person deeply. I'm putting a condition for myself, like, okay, let me wait to this person to do this, and then maybe, okay, yeah, I can start, considering these kind of things. No, because I don't know if it's a bad thing, but honestly, for me, the way I see it is like, I definitely want to be with someone that is ready to understand all these situations, with someone that is ready first thing to love, because
but I love to get to kill.
I'll choose loyalty than love.
Love
Nah.
to get to kill.
I'm not saying
No, because
from what you explain now,
Don't mind me. I'm just joking.
from what you explain now, I would say, to totally disagree. I would say, for me, it's not good. It's not fair. You're with someone, you're setting some expectation for that person. Okay, how about if that person at that stage or at that point in time you putting those expectations for her to meet up? What about if that person?
No, I didn't say
if that person. That
Okay.
stage was doing a learning, or she's trying to go at that stage. Meaning there are some even the list of what we expect, she can't even.
Can't even go far.
So by then now you feel like, okay, this one I don't think it's good for me. It's a learning process.
Okay, but I think it also depends on the person, because honestly sometimes you meet someone that you don't even have to put in your mind like you're expecting this person to do this or to act like this. The person will just do it by his own. See?
Yeah,
So that's why I think it's mostly about having experience first thing. It depends on the experience you had. That's how you will put in your mind like, okay, I've been expecting too much before, so now let me just calm down, just observe the situation, see how the thing goes, and then from there I will know what to do.
I feel like you have gone back to us. To when
No.
you see me and Wishes are doing the same thing.
No,
Because
how?
by the end of the day,
Yeah.
we are kind of saying the same thing. By the end of the day,
How?
we are kind of saying the same thing. You just said you have to step back, and which is the best thing to do. That's why me I believe.
No,
in
I say
expect. Okay, let me not put big or low expectation.
You don't put
do
rules.
not have expectation at all.
You don't put
It's
rules
just-
at all.
yeah.
You don't
Do
put
not have
rules.
expectation at all. Okay, let me speak for the other gender now. The other gender believe that us we have to be a caring guy. Us we have to be a loving guy. Us we have to see to their aids. Us we have to communicate. Us we have to tell them what is going on. You understand? But at some certain point, they might not be doing the same. They might not be understanding some certain things.
Very
that's going
toxic.
on, So it's like those things now, they expect us to be that person. But at some point now, I would say as a guy, let me speak for my own self. For my own self, I know that those things, it will come naturally. So for me too, I expect it to come naturally.
True.
But sometimes it doesn't come naturally. Like what he was saying, it has to go what about the situation whereby you have to teach that person? And then we end up asking ourselves, is this person willing to learn? So that's why for me personally, I would just say like, nah, no expectation when it comes to relationship. Just forget about it. You know what? Just go one day at a time. We learn each other one day at a time. We try our possible means to communicate. You know, because I've been in a situation whereby I expected too much from someone. Of course, I got messed up. You know, so that's why I intend to learn. Like, okay, whatever thing I'm going to have, you know, is going to be like, okay, let me slow it down. You know, let me don't put it out there. Let me just drop it all. So now I feel like now that it's been dropped, yeah, I would say that it's the best position to be now. Like nothing, don't expect anything from that person. We live one day at a time.
You just learn.
Yeah, it will just be like, you know, for us, they call you Mugu. Just be like Mugu in that situation. Just drop, you know, drop that thing and then it's just like you're starting all over again, but you just play Mugu. You know, just drop and just live one day at a time. You know, and I want to ask one question now. I want to ask a question that's been in my mind ever since. So, let's say for example, because Winchester mentioned they should already know the small things. Do you think it's okay? For us, that small things, we call it common sense. Do you think it's okay for someone to already have that? Or do you think it's important for someone to have that? I want you all to just say something about it.
Yeah. For me, I would say it's important. But you know, this generation Z.
Senior man!
You know, what's happening now is that we tend to rush into a relationship. These days, you see a 13-year-old girl in a very serious relationship. Like if I'm to ask you, what is that person learning? Whereby you still haven't learned from your parents, because you have to learn some certain things from your parents.
Yeah, true.
To see how they live.
But I love.
You get?
I will cut it there, but I don't believe what you say when you say 13 years old is willing to be in a relationship. Nowadays, when
13 years old is already in a relationship. I'm not saying willing, already.
Even for me, personally, what I can see is that nowadays, for our generation, mostly our generation, this relationship thing is like maybe it's kind of out of our mind. Most of them, they just want to enjoy, be here, be there, going there like this.
No, but there are people who want to. Okay, let's say
most of them.
You know, back in the days, we used to have this secondary school babe, those kind of vibe.
Nah, they don't do it.
Nah, don't.
Yeah, but now it's
by then, it was a relationship.
They don't get to that stage anymore. Like
No,
primary school, you see like serious relationship.
Those days, just like it's adolescence, not like relationship.
Right?
Just
It's
the
what-
feeling,
it's
just
what-
like
Okay, it's the feeling you get.
yeah, it's not just like relationship
Yeah.
by then.
But now it's rampant.
Nowadays, just like this world is now like materialized, just everything. People just want like to have fun and
the
everything.
new normal.
Yeah, it's not like those. It's like
Say the new
you
normal.
must have.
New normal. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
true.
for me, I would like coming back to your question, I would say it's okay to have common sense. That's where it comes. That's why I said going to a relationship.
But common sense is not common.
At least you have to get to
common
a
sense is
certain
not common.
stage. For me, so might disagree, but you have to get to a certain stage before going into a relationship. Because relationship is not an easy thing. It takes a lot of. We go into a relationship maybe to get married or to learn. What will a 13-year-old girl be? That shit.
No, but it's okay. Maybe they are in a safe relationship. Maybe
I would say
not that kind of relationship we are thinking. Maybe it's a safe space for her, like just being with someone.
Fun time.
Yeah, it's like being with someone, but
Are you saying
not
it's okay? Are you saying it's okay? Whatever the relationship might be, are you saying a 13-year-old girl going out from his or her parents' house saying I'm dating someone for 13 years? Man, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
15 years is, to me, 15 years is not even okay. I mean,
true.
just like the fact that these days they just
Yeah, we just
anyhow.
freestyle. Yeah, and parents just freestyle. Like, okay, may do it in. Yeah, now I get
Like,
what you
relationship
It's just like me. I think
You have
nowadays.
to learn some certain things. You have to go through your education. Some I've seen some that they even drop out, say because of love, drop out of school.
love.
I think nowadays, just people just take like relationship to be like lifestyle. It's not like taking like those days to be something like so serious. Because when you come into a relationship, it's like you don't take it like easily. Something very easy. But nowadays people take it as easily, just like to have their lifestyle. Or just want to live this kind of life. I want to move up and down. I have someone next to me taking care of me and all these
That's
things.
true.
Yeah.
And they are not learning anything from
They're
them.
not getting anything at the end. They just flop. So that's why it's just like basically nowadays, I don't get surprised when I see someone like at a young age getting into a relationship. I won't get surprised.
Okay, for myself, I will say that it's very important for me to get someone with sense. It's important at all, I swear. Because I cannot be with someone that I have to explain everything every single time. Like, for any tiny thing, I have to give her details from A to Z. No, this is tiring. That's why for me it's very important for my partner to have common sense. You see, so that there will not be this misunderstanding. Even though there is just definitely it's a couple, sometimes there will be some misunderstanding, but your partner having this common sense will understand like, okay, this is not really a big deal. We just come.
Yeah, let's drop it. You know, let's communicate and done.
Communication and done.
Done.
Not with someone that was small thing added to for 1 week.
And for me, the thing that hurts me most, or the thing that makes me give up entirely, is when there's a reputation.
Okay, let me ask. How because I've experienced that. How do you like cope it? I'm kind of person like me. Actually, I get like too emotional. That's why. Since
Not emotional crying. It's not emotional crying.
When you go through some things, it builds you like it hardens your heart. So now if we're in the talking stage, you kind of give me an attitude. Of course, maybe it's normal. We are going to learn about each other. For me, I don't have that patience anymore. Give me attitude, right?
Also, so.
So how do you guys cope with like what my brother said, like that repetition of the events you correct today, you settle again,
that's the, for me, that's the, you know, when they say be the bad man killer, you already kill me. I swear it makes me change my whole perspective towards someone.
I don't think some of them do the thing intentional.
Yeah, maybe they are working with the feelings.
Yeah.
But why do we have to work with feelings? Why can't we use, see, that's why we say common sense. There are things we should put our brain in. We understand, like, you get hot, and then this person mess up, of course, we already say, okay, let's amend the situation, right? And then the same thing is being talked about over and over and over again.
But,
come on, you already kill someone, like, it's done.
I understand your point.
It's tiring.
Sometimes you really need to understand her, because what I see is that when a woman is in love, her feelings are so sensitive in a way that.
Why can't sometimes, and I understand what you're trying to say, it's sensitive, it's hurtful, yes, but I feel like when someone has already accepted to say, okay, yes, this is the situation, this is how I messed up and all, okay, forgive and let's move on. Because if you look at some situation, there are sometimes maybe some guys will just try to just claim right, as we all guys do. Some of us, sometimes we just claim right to say, ego will stand at that point to say, if I mess up, I don't care. You are the one who, but then at some point, when you see someone who comes to you and they talk to you to say, okay, I messed up, I admit it, I will try not to make it happen again. But then he's coming back again with the same issues. So you want to tell me, like, why can't we use our brain at that time instead of keep using feeling? Yes, we understand it's a sensitive situation, but that's how we talk about common sense. We can use our brain and just work it out, and then we move on.
Yeah.
And there's one thing I read about. They say it's easy to please a man than to please a woman. But I'll leave it there.
But that shit is so deep.
I'll leave it there.
Very deep. Up till now, we only know that serpents deceive Eve. But what they discuss, we actually don't know. Yeah, because I know. I actually don't know what they discuss. Do you know? So that shit deep. Women, their hearts are so
For me, honestly, about what you guys just said, I feel like I'm kind of speechless because you guys are talking based on your experience. You see?
No, generally.
Generally. We are talking about based on our experience.
Right.
You see, don't go to, I mean, it's fine to say generally, but mostly talk about
No,
experience,
it's just like
what you really think about the situation.
No, I would say,
Please, guys, I have the news. I have the news. My lecturer just told me that I passed all his subjects. Hey.
that's nice.
My lecturer just tell me say I passed all his subjects.
Congratulations!
I told you guys I'm a scholar.
Congratulations!
No.
Then you say no, people they come here to participate. You don't pass on the subject. Congrats.
Okay. Now let's continue.
So you saying due to experience, I would say no. I would say my
For me, yes.
My past relationship.
Yes, I experienced
I'll
it.
tell you mentally, learning, like in terms of learning, I'll tell you I didn't learn anything from my ex. I'm not trying like to say I didn't learn it. But then maybe I feel like on my own self, I've not gotten to that stage where I have to say I should not be in this type of relationship. That's just the fact. If you know what you are doing and where you are going, you know that there are some stage, there are some things, there are some relationships you have to place yourself. Because we are building our life. You don't have to like drag yourself down to the mud. Whatever. So I would say anything I'm saying now, I would say maybe what I'm seeing, what I'm picturing with people, or what I'm learning entirely, not based on my relationship. I didn't learn a damn thing in my relationship.
No,
and it's very bad.
I disagree with what you say right now. Because basically, if you say that you have not learned anything from your ex,
Yeah.
because
Anything good. Yeah.
you learn.
He said he was in a toxic relationship, so there's
However
nothing
much,
to learn.
there's something you have to pick there.
Okay, can you picture or say one thing?
It doesn't. Let me tell you that
I didn't
it's
learn
not like
anything.
it's not like from the first day you guys have been toxic until the last day.
And I'm telling you for the
There was love.
Of course, you cannot tell me that from the first day you've been toxic.
In the beginning.
Yeah, in the
I won't say I didn't learn love from her because right from time I already know what
But you have learned something, not only love.
How long were you with her? For how long?
4 years.
I know learn love.
There's a lesson after it.
Was it
Daniel
like
said
long-distance relationship?
no, at first it was close relationship before I left. Daniel said, right, I learned something from her. I said I didn't learn anything. You said love. Do you know what's called love?
I didn't say you learned love. I said you learned something out of that toxic relationship.
I'm telling you, I didn't learn anything good out of that relationship that builds me.
That's why I'm telling you from the beginning you guys were not toxic. You cannot tell me from the beginning you guys have been toxic. You cannot talk.
Maybe the beginning they pass and fine.
That's my affair.
Una dey chop pepper soup. Una dey chop pepper soup. They chop turkey. Say baby, put my part.
No,
Oh my sweet. Oh my baby.
Pardon my language. On a normal, if you're my friend, we're not into any relationship, man, I can fly you out to another country to do our thing. You get? So what is it? I'm telling you, man.
Communication wise, you have not learned anything well. Like you communicate, how you communicate from.
Like what you said, then you have to list. I didn't learn anything that will build method. You know, there are some partner you have, even problem solving when you have issues.
Okay,
You
now
you don't have to.
now I'm getting what Winchester is
You don't
trying
have
to say.
Some you don't have to even tell you that I'm going through.
Yeah,
this.
already.
There are some of your partner that
Already.
when they read your mood, right?
Already know like
There are some
this
that
thing
will
is
pray for
not.
you even without you asking.
Yeah.
You get? So,
I know.
that's where I'm coming from. I'm not
When they
saying,
see you like this, they just see like
no,
okay,
no.
something is
No.
not right. Something is not going on.
So basically, you're saying that
Yeah, we need to
when you
do
have some
something
issue,
about
like
it.
the two man of yours, she doesn't understand anything.
No, during those stage, my
Yeah,
own
I
issues,
know, right?
my own issues, I solve my own issues myself. But if you are dating a girl, you are going through some challenges. Definitely, even without you telling the girl.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
supposed to
no,
know.
that's-
Like you don't need to explain.
If she doesn't know, my brother, that's not a relationship.
See, we understand that.
So,
we understand that
that's what I'm saying.
we understand that she's not a magician.
Yeah, I do.
But when you see someone that, at this point, like you see him, okay, let's take us for example. If we see our girl acting somehow,
Or if you see your girl out in summer, you will just easily know.
We are very caring. We are very caring.
You will just easily say, what's
What's
going on? What's going on? But for me, I have this problem of don't make that face used to me. If you make me always see that face, I will not ask you again. You understand? So that's why I like a little bit of mix. You know, at least there are sometimes, you know, you are just there. I will just read, I will know like, okay, maybe something is going on. Let me ask. It's not that I expect you to just tell me the whole problem, you know, but at least I come to ask. But there are some situations or there are some people, we're not saying anybody is a magician. Of course, you have to communicate.
They become a liability to you.
But we just not everybody to be liability.
It's true.
You're taking it too far. You're taking it too far.
I've been honest here.
Yeah, honest mind. This is honest mind. Be honest. Be honest.
Would you be in a relationship where you don't learn something? I'm not saying.
Nah, me I cannot. Me I cannot. I always want my partner to teach me something.
Yes.
Teach me something.
Even though,
You know, teach me something I don't know. I want to learn something from at least one thing. Not, you don't have to teach me the whole thing. You know, it's the same way they want to learn from us. It's the same way they want to learn from us. At least when with someone, I want that person to teach me
for
something
us,
I don't know.
For us,
Put them
that
for me.
stigma has been there. Like you are the babe, you are dating. You are the one that's supposed
To teach her
to
everything.
teach.
We need to communicate. We need
But
to
it's
talk.
not like that.
That was back in the days.
You get?
Which century?
No, it
If you
still
ask
exists.
me,
It still exists.
Nowadays is different now.
Yeah, no.
But it still exists though.
No, yeah, there are people like that, 100%.
Yeah,
There
no.
are people. See, that's why I believe in. Now, my small expectations would be in a relationship would be like more communication and more respect. You know, let's respect ourselves, no matter the situation. You know, just like that.
I think at this point, I've been blessed.
Oh,
A lot of communication.
right.
I'm
Wow.
blessed. You tell us. Let's know. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just blessed myself.
You know, you say you have been blessed. You tell us the
Say
way you
he's
have
been
been
blessed
blessed.
with communication with his partner.
No. I've been blessed because so far my partners they have been good. Communications, everything.
Let me spare you.
Oh, my
Yeah,
yeah. But it's okay. One thing we need to understand for this thing, my brother, try close your yash. At least your yash won't open like blouse, like loose blouse.
Okay.
Try close your yash. Try close your yash. Okay, let's go back to the relationship expectation, right? We have talked about so many things. There's one question for us. There's one question for us. This question goes like this. Is it important to okay, let me ask you guys, would you rather be in a relationship whereby the person is loyal or the person is respectful or the person is more like a communicator? Like in these three, what okay, let's choose one. At least choose one out of these three.
Loyal, respectful.
Yeah. Which one would you rather be?
I would loyal.
Loyal.
Yeah, loyal. Because I feel.
But do you know that someone can be loyal to you and don't respect you?
Let me explain myself. You know, when I say being loyal, I might not be there. We might be having our own issues, but loyalty, if you like check the actual meaning of loyalty, when I'm not there, whatever that like, she's always there like to defend me. That
And you stick with the team.
like
Stick with the
no
team.
matter what you do,
Don't
like I'm
turn your
not
back on the
core. I'm not turning my back against you.
Yeah.
But respectfully, she can be respectful, fine. But when she's respectful, she's not.
No, but I feel like
she's not loving.
I feel like respect comes with someone being loyal and being a communicator.
There's no, they work hand in hand though. They work hand in hand. But if I'm to choose, I will choose loyal. Don't respect me, but be loyal. Don't respect me.
Nah, you see nobody. If someone don't respect you, you slap am.
No, that's before.
Guys, we don't promote domestic violence.
please.
I just dey talk.
You get because we take respect, right? If you know what you are doing, you won't actually be seeking respect from someone. The way you position yourself is going to attract respect for you. So you can't be telling me, okay, what I do for this guy, I expect him to respect me. No. The way you place yourself, the way you do things.
Okay, so for you, like, loyal in which part? Like, let's say, for example, she cheated on you.
No, if she's loyal, she won't cheat.
Wait, let's
If she's loyal, she's done for me.
But do you know that?
If she's respectful, she can cheat. You get? That's how it goes. Loyal is like, it's only you.
Okay, Winchester.
You get?
Winchester. I get where you're going to. I get where you're pointing the arrow to. But there's one thing. No, see, there's a reason. See, there's a reason why I put them. I know these three come together. To be honest. That's why I you want to say something about.
I wanted to say because
I wanted to say, I was expecting you to say maybe loyalty, love. But when you say loyalty, respect, I just say, for me, I like answering critical questions.
Yeah,
like,
no,
let's just go.
me, according to what he said, me, I took it like there's no way that these things can come like separately.
Yeah,
It has to come together. That's why I didn't have any of it. I didn't have any of it.
It was a trick question.
Yeah.
Why I say it was a trick question? Because when someone is respectful, you will communicate with you.
Yeah.
To be honest, so it all comes together. Because if that's why for me I choose being respectful at all times. Because if you respect me, okay, let's say for example, if I respect you, and maybe there's something you do to me, see where my loyalty will pay me now. I will come to you. I will not go behind the back. Now I'm loyal to you.
No,
but see where my communication will work. I will come and tell you, say, boss, see what happens.
It goes both ways.
Yeah, no, that's why I say the three come together. I was
They come together.
question
Now,
to chop our mind. To chop our mind.
Not me. This
Good thing we don't bring you up. Okay, now we've talked about other gender. Like we said, more give our small sense to, because I want us to move on.
Yeah.
There's one other part I want us to talk about. Mr. Raul has talked about expectation in relationships, like the opposite gender.
Too much expectation is very, very bad.
Yeah.
Very,
So
very
let's give motivation. I have one question. I want us to move in the same way, but I want us to move. So, what kind of advice or motivation can we give out there?
Okay, for me, I would say the advice I would give is like, you shouldn't expect too much, because it undermines, it hinders those good things that are bound to happen in your relationship. And because we are learning process. So the stage you might be at that time definitely will be different from the stage your partner will be. So you're expecting that thing and it's not being fulfilled, it can hinder your relationship. I would say just about you communicating and learning from each other. Yeah, so
Yes.
that would be my advice.
Yeah. Raul, what advice can you give?
I will say definitely communication, learning from each other, especially respect, because for me I consider respect is very important. If you respect someone, you always be there to that person. You have good communication, and that's the main key for maintaining a good relationship.
Actually, me just like someone who has high expectation in relationship. My advice to that person is just like to slow down. Don't be in a rush like to fall in love just like because I want to be in a relationship. Relationship takes time. Basically, it takes time. It's not like 2 or something like that, 2 days, something like that. Just take your time, communicate well with the person you want to have, and see the person that person really deserves to be my partner. Is that person really good in communication? Is that person good in understanding? Because some people nowadays do not understand how things are going through. It's just like slow down, and the right moment will come for you to have like the right partner you want.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm being cheated here. Actually, because I was the only one that mentioned about my relationship here. Or are we all single?
Yeah.
Past relationship. I'm not saying current, past relationship.
Okay.
We are.
See, I've talked
Daniel
about
would
my
have
own.
chipped in.
Yeah, true.
Because I know Daniel is single right now, so shifting on his past relationship. Maybe the fans could have learned one or two things from there.
Maybe I'm not single.
Okay, even though you're not single, but you at least you have had, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I had previously a relationship before.
I think at some point, maybe we should have another session whereby we talk about maybe past expectations we had in our relationship.
I don't think it's a good idea.
No, it's a bad idea.
It's a good
That's what they call
because
a good as a bad.
People learn from it. Yeah.
You can vomit it right now. It's still part of the
I don't want to feel
relationship.
alone. I understand the man.
No, it's true.
Like one or two people out there might learn something.
Okay.
Like my own. I'm being open. My own, I didn't learn anything.
Honest mind now.
So,
You're being honest.
So if you should,
if
you should ask me what transpired, I will gladly tell you so you won't fall into that mistake again. I'm not saying she's a bad person. You get me?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that like the stage I was that time, I didn't learn anything good.
Yeah.
You get? And maybe now, if she's in a relationship, she might be treating the other nigga very fine. You get? I was just saying at that particular time.
No, it's just like that time with when you're together with her. It's just like you guys didn't understand each other, or you did not like have that glue to be together. Yeah, it happened. No, the people who can even the people who can date for almost 10 years, they can even.
Happens, my guy.
Rahul, there are people who date for 7 years and they don't even find themselves together. 7 years, over 10, they will not find themselves together.
Okay, let me give my small motivation. I'm just jotting some things that I want to say. Okay. For me, the experience I had, let me be in side by side by my brother now. The experience I had.
Talk on yourself, leave it
Yeah,
talk
the
on
experience
yourself.
I had.
No, you're not gonna lie. You're not gonna lie.
Oh, we just don't kill me.
Yeah. Give them something. Let them
Okay.
pick one or two things inside.
Okay. For me, the experience I had was a lot of invitation. But it's a good thing at some point we move forward in life, and then we tend to learn. And there's one motivation. My motivation I already made my list. So the one thing I feel like the things I want to say is more like the basic.
Okay.
The basic of what people should expect, or what us as guys should expect when it comes to relationship.
Nice one.
Okay. I'm speaking for the people because it's relating to what we are saying here. The same thing what you guys say. And I believe, okay, let me say it first, you agree or you disagree. Right? Okay. Number one, learning. Learning from each other. Number two, be teachable. Let the person teach you and let you teach that person. My number three, plan the way forward. Number four, express compassion. Number five, avoid repetition of event that has happened. If it's good, it's okay, let's glorify the moment, but when it's bad, let's understand ourselves.
Try and work our way through.
Let's walk through it. Let's go say, okay, this situation, okay, more leave more move forward. Then number three, which number was that? Okay, let's move on, forget about the number. Don't compare your relationship with other people's relationship.
Man, if you ever do that,
Even though with your previous relationship.
Yeah,
If
never.
Do I'm being strict. If you try that with me, we are done.
No,
This is not about forgiveness. We are done. Like, it's a very bad thing compared.
Yeah.
Why would you
to say, oh, this is my friend relationship. Oh, they are doing this, they are doing that. Oh, this one, why?
I will tell you. Check on your partner. I'll tell you, check on your partner.
No.
If she compares you with another nigga.
Listen. This thing is basically normally with girls, not with men. Men don't compare their relationship.
Some men are like that too.
No.
Man,
Some guys are like
No.
that.
Some guys are very toxic.
No.
Some guys are like
You haven't
that.
seen.
Some guys, see,
insecure.
don't always blame the other gender. We have our own problem.
Insecurity.
We have our own problem.
Like you
We
without
have our own problem.
No, men can just come like they don't compare themselves to a relationship with other men.
Brother, there are a lot of people, there are a lot of guys out there, they compare to say, oh, can't you see, okay, let's say for example, this man is in a relationship, I'm in a relationship, I'm having problem with my partner, and then I will just say, oh, can't you see this
How they
relationship?
live.
You don't see how they are doing. You don't see how they are going to this place. You don't see how they are doing this thing. You don't see, even me, at some point, the mama will just look and say, this man, what's going on here? No, never compare. Never compare.
Me.
Let's put it both ways. Anything I'm saying is both ways.
It's both ways.
It's both ways. Because some guys mess up, they do that. Some guys are so disrespectful. Some guys don't know how to communicate. Some guys don't know how to ask questions. Some guys don't know how to say anything. You know. So let me move on. Communication for me is the ultimate.
For me, it is the hardest of all.
You have said it all.
Wait,
It's
simple,
very-
but
it's very
90% don't
very
know how to
difficult.
communicate with their partner. Like, if you see
Very
them,
difficult. Let's talk.
no,
Let's
no,
talk.
no.
Let's talk. What's going on? What's going on with you? What's going on with you right now? Okay, maybe for some people like me, myself, I'm very secretive. That's one thing about me. I know that I'm secretive. So there are some things I might not tell you. But at some point, I will try to talk to you. It's not like when I'm being secretive and then I'll just let it be. No. I'm a very secretive person, I will not lie. There are some things I will not say to you.
No, being
some things I
a man,
Especially for my partner.
being a man.
You have to be secretive as a man. There are some things you don't have to say at some point.
Yeah, even me the same thing.
There are some
like
things.
that.
This is the thing our fathers, I would say my father taught me that thing to say. When it comes to a relation, there are some things you need to keep to yourself.
You don't need to open
Handle
with yourself sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Don't, because the way why I say that secretive is that there's some things going on in your life, right? The way you handle it, maybe you want to handle it by sitting down, relax, think the way forward. You don't want to involve the next person. It's okay to involve the next person. We are not saying it's bad, but at some point there are some situations there.
You don't have to.
You just want to just get it through, you know. Just get it through. Just say the person, say, you know what, relax.
That's right.
Just relax. Don't worry, I'm okay, but just relax. Just relax. So me, I rather tell you the results. Maybe something happened, I don't tell you. And then I could just say, you know that thing I did not tell you. It's cleared out of the way now. But I will still not tell you what that thing is about. You understand? It's just for me not to make you feel worried or not to make your mind worried. It's like both of us now, I'm worried, you are worried. Who will help you?
Okay, fine.
Nobody
say,
go help you.
So you're saying about it's not making the other person worried about.
Yeah.
What I say is like, instead of me putting a long face or different acting like a different way that my partner does not know about. Like definitely she knows when I'm in this mood is because something is going on. Instead of me trying to avoid it or something, I would just definitely if you don't feel like telling her everything about like every detail, just tell her like, okay, this is what is going on now. You are okay with her, the issue is not with her because sometimes they might think that the
because
issues
of
with
her,
them,
I
you see.
get you.
That's why I feel like you need to clarify to them. If you don't want to give details, it's fine.
Yeah.
You just tell them like,
This is not me and your problem.
This is not between me and you. You didn't
Not your
do anything
problem, yeah.
wrong. But right now, there is a situation, that and that.
Yeah.
But
It's up to you. Don't,
It's the same thing as being secretive. It's the
Yeah,
same
it
thing
does.
as
No,
I said.
but at least you are just telling her that
Like a reassurance.
with you.
Yeah, reassurance. This is not me and your problem.
no,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
first of all, ladies, they normally pay attention to details. They don't need these things of like highlights. They normally pay to details.
They want to know
Yeah,
what is
it's true. They
is
normally
this
go
a
with
glass?
details.
Yeah,
Oh, this is not the glass.
Yeah, they go with details.
That they don't like, as you say, like you don't want to talk about. Let me say you are going through some things, things that does not has to.
For me, I'm the worst person. I will not say
You
anything.
don't want to involve her. You see.
I don't have to
I
tell
will
you.
not
I'm
involve
telling
you.
It's either you mention it or you don't mention it.
For me, I will not involve you. I swear.
For me, I mean,
no, no.
what I think is that fine. It's okay that you guys does not want to involve the other person, but for me at least, just mention. Don't give details.
If
So
you
that
if-
at least the person
if
will
you-
not be thinking. no,
If you
like,
mention, yeah. I'm not saying being secretive with your partner.
With
is-
everything.
It's bad. I'm not saying like there are some things you have to keep to yourself.
Yeah, so man, there are some things you're going through. Just
you have
just
to
swallow
sort out
it, you know.
with
Just
your
like
partner,
okay,
even knowing
yeah.
you going to yourself doesn't mean you have to like come back home and do your face so that your partner will feel like it. No.
Nah, it's not like that.
There are some things that you don't have to. You want to
Just as a
knowing.
we call him guy man. As a guy man, yeah. As a guy man, when they say guy man, yeah.
as the head of the family.
I feel like this should be our next topic. Some other time with man. The topic should be man. No, they say man. But as a guy man, yeah. You know, there are some things you just need to swallow. You know, just get it through out of the way yourself. And then lastly, respect. I respect you. You respect me.
Always.
I just want to share something.
Comes with everything.
Yeah.
I just want to share something small. Back in the days when I was in a relationship, you know, I know when like sometimes I
Just
just
confess you're single.
You see,
back in the days, those in the
when he was in the
relationship,
relationship,
I passed through so many relationships, not only one relationship. It's not only one relationship.
cinema is so interesting now. At least you're not alone.
Funny the thing, I mean, together with you, I'm not the same line as you.
You're not in the cinema vibe.
Yeah, they're different. It's just like something happened back days. It's just like I was on the way coming from, I think I want to do something out. Then I happened to come out late.
Yeah.
Because I met police on the road, they stopped me on the road, something like that.
Yeah.
So I had
Don't
to,
say you don't lie, say police stop you.
no, it only like, it frustrated me, but I didn't want to go back home because when I reached home, they were having good vibe. I didn't want to just disorganize the guys, something happened to me.
You have to like.
No, I just had to keep it cool, like just like there's nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like they would ask me what happened, why are you delaying like this? I was just like that. It's okay, I just delayed. I met some friends of mine, I was just talking to them and something happened.
Yeah.
But they didn't even believe. They just learned from their body language. Because they were paying attention to the details, they didn't just like want to hear that, oh, this man was just like that. After the vibe, everything, they had to come and ask me what happened, and then I had to just mention it. But I tried to keep it for myself. It didn't work.
No, because to me, I think that it's different when your partner already knows you. Because fine, you can try to act between your friends. I feel like it's possible. Something just happened and you don't want to kill the vibe. Just come and you are acting normally. But your partner knowing yourself, she will know that something is going on with this man.
Your partner.
Okay, maybe she will not want to talk about it at the moment.
Yeah.
Because of you, she respect the fact that you don't want to talk about it now. But maybe later she will come and ask.
I agree.
To see if she can.
I agree. So your partner knowing you. Okay, what about you knowing yourself? So I'm not saying we should argue. I'm just saying there are some things in a relationship or in a marital home. There are some things as the man, like from my own understanding, the way I've learned, there are some things you have to sort out yourself without your partner knowing. Don't involve them.
Just clear the way, just clear the air.
You have to do it without them knowing. That doesn't mean you have to, your body language have to display that you are going through stress. No.
Clear the air sometimes, just clear the air.
Because in actual sense, we are the provider. That's the actual sense. Even though your partner is earning, your own is to make them comfortable.
Yeah. No matter the matter.
Yeah.
No matter the matter. You will always be the provider. And I feel like that kind of give a lot of stress to men also. You know, being the provider. You know, it makes us like, it makes us more like stressful at some point.
It gives stress. It gives stress when the other partner is not like is being stressful also.
In what way?
Like in a marriage and a relationship where okay, two learning people, there's understanding, there's love, everything. Maybe she might be working, or even though she's not working. The primary thing there is for you as the man to have something going on for yourself. When you have something going on for yourself, because everything does end in finance, because if there's no finance, how can you? When you have something going on for yourself, that you can take care of yourself and take care of your family, I don't feel that would be a burden. If who you are going after your work, you are going home to meet a normal human being. Yeah.
Okay, well, which is that? Okay, what do you call a normal human being and not a normal human being? I don't understand.
Okay.
That point.
You can testify.
Are you talking about the person not having sense or what?
Yeah, at some point you go and then the person is bringing unnecessary drama.
There's a relationship or marriage that each evening when the man is going home, like some of them like get scared or worried.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen such?
Yeah.
Honestly, if you haven't seen me, I'm not talking out of I'm just
That's
guessing.
experience.
And anything I'm saying now is what I've seen. What I've seen, like what I've seen people's marriage. And even before they go home, some of them they will complain. Okay, I'm going home now. If I go home now, problem.
But Winchester, I feel like there's something behind it.
I mean, I'm not.
There's lack of communication.
I'm not saying.
Lack of communication.
It's usually
the man or the woman.
from the female side.
Yeah.
Because so people would think that I'm just
Attacking
talking
the female.
in maybe in respect of the female. No, it works both ways.
Yeah, true.
I've seen a situation where the female is the provider
Yeah.
of the family. At the time, it gets boring for her. It gets time for her where she has to grant every day that you need to have something to do for yourself.
True.
So I feel like those relationships for me, it's very stressful. It doesn't work. I wouldn't want to put myself in such situation.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I think we already give the list.
It's just okay. I have one question.
Go, come on, let's go.
Do you guys believe like you and your partner have to work out like 50-50?
What do you mean 50-50? I mean, as in what way?
50 in what way? Like you
Just like
do
when
50%, I do 50%, or what?
just like you work like this man, the person will be like, I do this part, you do that.
Well, no, that's being selfish, man. That's no.
No, it's not like being selfish.
Talking financially or what?
It can be financially. It can be financially. It can be
I know
anything.
it comes with understanding, but it's very wrong.
Yeah.
A family, for me, a good family that lives in peace. Why would be like, I have to do this, you have to do that? No, anyone can do anything. It's very
It's
wrong
not-
for me. It's it's totally wrong.
I totally agree with Winchester.
For me, I'm a sole. That's what they call sole provider. I have this mentality of a sole provider. You understand? I don't expect you to do this thing. I might use joke to say, you self waiting, you do this small thing, because at least I still want you to do that small thing, at least, because there are sometimes we say maybe we are doing and keep doing and keep doing. At least you want to see this person do small thing. You know, it doesn't make that person going 50-50. Let's say, for example, right? For me, that's why I say I'm a sole provider. I like to provide. You know, this is me. Whatever thing you are bringing to the table is like additional. It's like it's not like that's the main thing. I rather make it a main source. But at the other hand, I want to still see you at least try to remove some burden to say, okay.
Without being told.
Yeah, it's not like I'm depending on you.
I have to tell you.
I'm not like I'm depending on you. It's like just remove that burden to say, okay, you know what, this thing, okay, I got you. Then it's okay. Of course, I know that tomorrow, what I will do will be more than I got you. You know, I will do more than I got you.
Man,
No, but 50-50 says
no.
you have to no. I don't like to go 50-50.
Is that a contract?
If my partner tell me say today it's on me, I'm taking you out, I will go. But I know after she take me out, I need to bring her somewhere.
I need that kind of partner.
It's a need. It's a must for me.
It's just a competition now.
I need to bring. No, it's not competition. No, it's not competition. It's just who I am. You know, I need to bring her somewhere because I want to appreciate her to say,
for you to do this thing.
No. So for me, I appreciate those things. I don't consider it. I don't want to say you have to bring it. No. Anything you're doing is like you want to do it on your own.
And a sensible partner would.
You want to do it on your own.
That
I don't depend you to say bring this one. Bring this. Not that.
Okay, this thing is taking me back because the one time I had some argument on this some topic like this.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned something, I was like, I'm that kind of person. Like I want to do something for my partner, and while my partner is doing something for me. Because like if I come from work today, I'll just decide to just cook for my partner today.
Yeah, that's a very good thing.
And then if like today, if I come like I'm not feeling okay, I just come and tell my partner like, babe, like can you cook for me? From that moment, that thing brought argument between us. Seriously, someone told me, how could you come and tell a person to cook for you? I was like, it's normal.
Yeah,
It's normal. For that one, you are right about that one.
it's normal.
she didn't agree with me in that point.
She might not agree, but
she was like, she will not cook.
Depends on her mood, but it's normal. Those things shouldn't be.
You say maybe should have said.
I was like, why wouldn't you accept? Say like, no. Why would that person come and ask me should he cook for me? I was like, so aren't you guys married? She was like, yeah, we can be married, but why are you asking me to cook for you?
Nah, it's normal.
I was a bit shocked. I was like, so you are married, but you cannot cook for someone like that.
Let's not think the way our.
But where I'm coming from, if I ask my partner to cook for me, I know that she's okay. Like, give her for work. I got that for me. She's acting some kind of way.
But I tried to.
I find that disrespectful. That's why I
if you tell her say cook for me,
I summarize everything like depends on the way you live. When as a family, you don't have to go mention to your partner and cook for me.
You're supposed to just like for me, I'm this person say, yeah. When I will see you doing it, me I can cook. I don't rely on anybody.
You just have to come from your heart that
I don't rely on anybody say you have to do it. For me, I have this thing, yeah. And until now, I'm still happy for myself. Say, thank God, say, you're not relying on someone to always cook for you. I'm happy with that thing. But I'm still this kind of person that when I see you always doing this thing or always cooking, it was, you see, before, back in the days, say, I have this mentality, say, my partner have to wash, clean, do everything herself. She has to clean, wash, cook, everything. You will just be relaxing, say, man of the house. No, for me, I feel like I've outgrown that situation. I'm this person, say, if I see you want to cook or you are cooking, I would rather ask you, what's up? Okay, what can I help you with? Or, what's up? The situation now, okay, you want me to do anything? Or, when I see the situation, I can just go myself, just cook.
Yeah, that's your partner.
I don't like to rely on that person 100%.
So you shouldn't, like, there are some things you shouldn't wait because that's your partner. So,
just try to help.
It's just like when I try to go into detail and asking what's the reason, main reason, or like you don't feel to cook. It was like, oh, I go to work and I come back and you expect me to cook for you. Then I was like, so if you come back from work and you're tired,
I would say she's up to something.
But I don't understand what's that thing.
I'm playing. She's up to something. You understand?
I really listen to that song.
No,
Of course,
it's okay to assist sometimes.
But after that event, though it's past. But for me, if such thing occur, if I get into a relationship and such thing occur, okay, that day, we might maybe cook for myself or.
Did you guys have
after that,
me always sabi cook
on a normal day, maybe the next day or take your time, you call her.
That what's up? What's going on with you?
No, but honestly,
those are the moments you can talk to her.
Did you guys have good communication first?
You okay? You guys okay?
Because if they were good, I don't know, but if you guys had good communication, I think that if she didn't,
that's why I'm taking my time
in
in
like
my relationship.
I'm
taking my time.
So we tell you like no.
Okay, no, I'm not in the mood today.
I'm not in the mood today.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead of no, why you want me to? Am I your wife?
No, of course you're the wife.
Me, I always tell myself, nobody can do shakara when it comes to food for me. I swear, you cannot do shakara because.
But that's disrespectful.
When I will go and fry my rice now, hey, forget about it. I don't. That's what me. I blame because. I will proudly say that most of the time I live alone. Most of the time, no, I will not say all the time. Most of the time I live alone. So at that point, I need to do it. So even though you are doing it, at some point I need to help out. But before my thinking was not like that. Before it's like you do everything. But then when I see some situation, I was like, nah, that's how you're not supposed to. Before if I see someone that is married and then helping their wife to maybe mop the house, wash the kids' clothes, I will laugh. But then I would say my thinking was low.
This time you don't have sense.
But then after I grow, yeah, that time sense. No, is it true? That time there was no sense.
There's common sense.
No, in that aspect. In that aspect.
No, even like common sense, like there are something that time they are common sense. But when it comes to that relationship parts, you get one.
You just feel like say
like
you come.
This is
you come. You clean. You But if I see someone that, but if I will still appreciate to see someone that do that, because it will make me want to help more. You know, but I will not appreciate someone that just relax. You understand? You just say because you know how to cook, because you know how to clean, because you know how to do your own thing. Man, just relax. Nah. Then carry your load. Come and go home, please. Go. We'll see next week. See next week. Next week we'll meet each other. Yeah, let's meet next week. You know. So yeah, that's it. I wanted to. My question was that I wanted to go into friendship. Expectations when it comes to friendship. You know. I will start for me. I've had this experience of like, you know, when, let's say this person is a friend to me, or this person is very close to me, I expect them, because it's like I've done good for them. I've made sure they are well. You know, I expect them to do the same. Do you think, or do we think it's a bad expectation, or do we see it as something bad?
It's bad.
It's like you have done, let's say for example, you have done, like you can enter grant, say dig grant, like rabbit, but then this person cannot do the same. It's like you expect them to do the same. So do you think it's a bad thing to have that kind of expectation?
Yeah, it's bad. You know, I say it's bad.
Yeah.
In the actual sense, it's not a good thing though.
Yeah.
Because in the world we live in, normal, without being told, the way the rule of law works, like if I do something for you, without being told, you have to appreciate, you have to do back for me. But as a human, just for you not to hurt yourself or get yourself out of the zone you are, like me expecting something from you and you fail me, that automatically might even bring hatred.
True.
Towards me. So I know that if I'm doing something for you, I want to do something for you, I'm doing it without expecting anything in return.
But what if this person is your real guy?
It might be maybe you might return the favor.
You might not.
You might not. So it's better when you are doing something. So if you would want to expect something from the same person, I would say it's better not to do it at all. Like just for your own being,
for your own satisfaction, for your own peace.
What you expect and the person fails you, man, how will you feel? You might lose balance.
Yeah.
So I would say it's very for me it's very wrong not to. Yes.
It's very wrong to have expectation, right? For that kind of situation.
It's very wrong. It's very
But at
wrong.
the same time, don't be blind.
That's what I'm saying. If you are to do, you do what you can. You don't expect. Of which there might be return later on.
But it also depends on.
What if no return?
It also depends on the situation, because some situations you will understand that there's no need for these people to do the same thing.
Okay, let's say for example, you're a real guy, you always look out for them, and then you vividly know that they are in a situation where they can look out for you because you're in a bad place at that time. Wouldn't you be having expectation to say, I look out for my brother, or I look out for my friend, this guy is my guy. Now I'm in some kind of situation, you know, you are hoping and you are expecting to say, at least let this guy look out for me too.
Yeah, that's why I say it depends on the situation. In this case, if you are consider you as my guy, you are not there to cover me or something. My guy.
So no, listen the question. Is it okay to have expectation in that kind of situation? Because it's like the man was bad.
It's okay.
You sought him out, and then you know, it's not like you don't know that this man is okay. You know that okay, at some point, small thing, the man can help you with small thing, even though not all of the problem, but then he's not looking out for you. Would you say that it's okay to have that expectation, or it's bad to have that kind of expectation? It's okay, right?
Okay.
Which is I say it's bad to have that kind of expectation.
That's why I say depends on the situation. when you have someone that
You know, okay, continue.
no, when you have someone that you know that in any situation he will be there for you. Like that's means like if you really consider this person as your friend, as if like this person is my friend, any kind of situation he will be there. That's mean you are expecting this person to be in any kind of situation you will be.
Yeah.
You see,
Mhm.
that's do you knowing that you're doing the same thing to them?
Yeah.
So if the person is doing the same thing, then that's when you start thinking about this real friendship that you were considering. Because
By then you are hot. So that's why I
Yeah,
said
so-
that's why I said expecting from me. Expecting. You were expecting. Because we humans, you know how a human being work.
but okay,
Change is the only thing that like it happens. You might see someone you, maybe someone you like you will kill, you will die for this moment. But the next seconds, if they tell you maybe what happens, you say, I don't believe this. So for me, I understand my word. I'll say expecting, like, okay, oh, my guy, I've done so many things for him. Okay, now I know that things have gone very well, and maybe he knows that I'm in some kind of situation. Okay, I'm expecting him to come and
At least help out.
turn my help out. At the stage, I was doing that, but man, that shit sucks the life out of you when they fail you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Like it just kills you.
It sucks the life out
Yeah,
of
it
you.
just
So that's why I'm saying.
But you say that it's not okay to expect. I understand.
So for now, I wouldn't like before. I would say I was in that stage.
Yeah.
But now I will tell you honestly, I'm not.
But Raul, I'm with you in the same pace. Honestly, I expect them, because it's like I look out for you.
You're my guy.
I look out for you.
I don't expect you know,
I'm not
like,
asking
just
you
to
to
protect
cover
myself.
everything.
I just
Because
at least too small,
Yeah,
Mr. Daniel, what's your take on this?
Me, I go. It's like it's a good thing. I don't see it's a bad
To
thing.
respect.
Yeah, to respect.
Oh, you're in the middle.
I'm not in the middle. I'm
You're
not.
in the good or bad?
I'm not in the middle.
Tell us.
For me, it's taking it as a bad thing to him. But me, I'm not taking it as a bad thing to me. Basically, because if I know you're my guy and I do something for you nicely, whatever thing, and I expect something from you to do it for me, it's good. Because if I know that you're my friend, that I need to be like, I help you a lot and do everything, whatever for you, and I expect you to help me back at a certain moment of time, and it doesn't happen now. It doesn't mean that if it doesn't help you now, it's not going to help you again. Of course, you expect it, because at the moment you may need something from that person, and you realize it like, oh, this person did this thing to me.
And then they don't come true.
Yeah, it does. They can help you.
Something from that person. This is a different for me. It's a different story. Okay, you're my friend, right? Like I'm badly in need for something. I'll come to you and ask you. You get?
Yeah.
Expecting is like you are not like okay. I might be wrong, but what I'm getting from what Skinny said, like expecting, like I don't have to tell you that you be my friend.
Or let's say you tell him.
You be my friend. You have to know because you're my friend. You have to know that.
Before this guy tell me, like,
Yes.
before this guy tell me
for
this
that
situation.
one, I would say it's okay.
Yeah.
But you be my friend. Like if you're my friend,
And then you
like you're my
oh,
friend,
this
I
is
don't
like-
have to open my mouth and tell you that I'm in such situation. That's what friendship are.
Yeah.
Okay,
You get?
let me put this example. Let's say right now you got caught by the police.
Not even.
And they tell you
No.
No, I'm giving you an
Wait,
example.
let-
I'll give you an example. And then they tell you, okay, you have one person to call to try to fix the situation.
One call.
Just one call. And
All
then you
I
are
need
calling
is
your guy.
one call.
You are calling your guy, who you consider like, no, this person, I know if you call this one, he might do something.
Yeah.
And then the person will not do anything. So how are you going to think? And do you think it was okay for you to expect something from this person to help you out with this situation?
See how it
I
goes.
think it's okay.
Yeah.
For me, see how it goes. I think it's
I think
okay. Because in our life, we all have that one person.
Yeah, that's you expecting something from.
If you call, no, that's why I said.
Yeah.
I will turn back to that. That's why I said if you call that person, even if the person is not in that situation to help you, that person will look for somehow to help you.
Find solution.
So coming back, that's why I said that expectation. You be my friend. I don't have to tell you that I need this. Like I mean, you have to help me out this thing. So that's what literally I was thinking about Skinny's question.
No, what we just are saying is 100% true.
So, but if I ask you, normally I can if you're my friend, I know that you are in a better position than me. I will definitely, when I expect you, like I'll come to you and say, see, you, please, I need this, I need this, I need this thing.
Someone don't even look out for you.
You get so that's what I like.
Someone not, because for me, I've been in a situation whereby, you know, for me, I look at for when they say this person is, if I know that this person is my friend, you know, we have done things together.
Right for you,
know?
Day and night.
For me, I look out for them. They don't need to tell me their problems. I just know. If I don't hear for them for some certain time, I already know that okay, something is not wrong. One day I can just wake up and say, brother, how you doing? Take this one for yourself. What's up? What's going on? Guy, I'm just there. I already know that okay, with this response, guy, okay. Or if I know that I cannot deliver, what I mostly do, I'll just give a motivation to say like, you know what, don't worry yourself, don't stress. You know, I'm the kind of person that I kind of look out for my G's when it comes to situations. You know, I always come through. Sometimes I even ask myself, say, Skinny, you do good, but then I tell myself, say, this is where your blessing come from. No, is it true? That's why the last time I talk about observing ourselves. We should observe where our blessing comes from. For me, that's where my blessing
someone
comes from.
actually texted me like a girl, like texted me that, like, you know, the way you used to help people, you feel like, you know, the stage when you get to helping people, they feel like maybe you want something from them. But actually, you make fat, you are just doing your thing.
Yeah. I feel like I'm one of those people, but it hurts me so much when it's not like I really depend on a lot of people. There are some key people I can talk to about my situations. Key. Not every, when I say key, you know that song, you got the keys. Key, when I say key, there are key people I can Major keys, thank you. Major key people I can talk to, you know. And major key people I can know, like, with observation, I can say like, yeah, there's something really going on, you know. But then I can just randomly do what I need to do for them to be okay. But at some certain point, it's kind of funny and kind of fishy whereby you don't get that back. Because you doing that from your whole body. You're doing that from your whole body. No, I don't like to pull out in everything. No, there's one thing. No, for me, see, there's one thing I don't like to do. Heart and feelings. I don't like to put it on everything. Because sometimes it's just common sense. It's just brain. It's brain. It's brain to say, this is my guy. This is my guy. I've not heard from him for some time. Maybe there's something. You know? Yeah. Like your brain. This is not how to. You see them just say, guy, I wasn't expecting this. You know? But then why there are some other people out there that, you can even do the whole, by the end of the day, of course you expect them to do it, right? And then they don't come true. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But now, I already learned.
So you have to ask yourself.
You
have to ask yourself, which kind of friend, which category are you?
Yeah, which
check your circle.
You have to, position yourself. And like I said, I can never stop doing who I am because I know that is where my blessing comes from. It's one thing I always encourage myself with. I was talking to my friend sometimes back. I told him, I feel like, Skinny, he was telling me some things. And I've seen people who advise me like, Skinny, you're too good. Why sometimes you do this way? I say no. Sometimes I will just laugh. Mm-hmm. You know why I just laugh? Because I know where my blessing comes from. I know with me giving, that's where I will receive my blessing. You don't have to give me, maybe you don't have to give me in that spot. Or you don't have to, you as a human, or you that I'm helping, you don't have to give me what I gave you, but I definitely know you mean like, I've given you this, I did not give you for a return back. But I know that if I stop giving, I will not get my blessing. So that's why it's very, very important for us to observe ourselves. That's why I was just leading to our question. So, Mr. O, the floor is yours. Okay, we have come to we have tried for today. We have tried for today. Mr. Daniel, you have something to share?
No, it's
At least motivate us.
Give us
Give us
motivation words.
our senior man has always been giving us more motivation. I don't give. Give us one motivation more end. Give us some motivation more end. Ginger us.
I've been always giving.
Chop our mind. Chop our mind.
Me, I've just like want to like motivate like in the aspect of having a like something like a healthy relationship. Healthy relationship just.
Guys, please put your pen, your pen, your paper. This is conclusion. Write that part. Please conclude. Give us.
Because in a healthy relationship, people tend to treat it like in a kindness way, in a loving way, something like that. They expect like if I treat this person in a good way, this person is going to love me for the rest of my life. Which doesn't work like that, because we go back to the same way of like communicating the person. You just need to communicate, understand, and be loyal to the partner. Respect and trust your partner.
No, trust will get you killed.
No, trust will not get you killed.
Trust is so.
Trust will get you killed.
Trust cannot never
Trust
be
will get you
killed.
killed. But it's okay to trust, but trust will get you killed.
You have to trust your
Sometimes
partner.
I envy my parents, their generation. Man, I'm telling you, honestly, I envy them.
Yeah.
With this generation now, honestly, I would say you're not safe. Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
This dating things, whatever. Whoever it's.
No.
See, no man, I like this man motivate. Waiting.
No, he's trying to get out of himself what he's having.
I'm trying to say, he's saying a good thing. He's saying a good thing. That's what I'm trying to say. So my brother, advise us. Yeah, listening. Okay.
Just being realistic. Just need to like. Doesn't mean that trust is going to kill you. Anything like what brother Skinny said. It won't kill you if you trust your partner.
Okay, it will make you faint.
You should be committed.
Yeah.
In everything.
Wow.
A person does. Commit, support. If you commit and support your partner, I don't think
She shall learn.
there's no challenge gonna happen to you. You'll be having a very good relationship in your life.
Wow.
Okay, guys. I hope you guys wrote the notes. I hope you guys listened to what Daniel just said.
I'll be professional. Or
Yeah. The one.
Mr. Daniel, can you asking me wear glass? Yeah. Next week, I'm buying my own next week.
Right? Let me all professors.
We are scholars. You see, I just got a wonderful notification from my lecturer.
I'm entitled
You have passed all. The lecturer did not say you have passed my subject. Say you have passed all my subjects for the past semester.
No.
See, as a scholar. Okay, sorry, brother. Okay,
Okay,
go.
guys, we are happy to our brother for passing all the sacrifice.
Yeah, congratulations to me.
Be like our brother.
Yeah.
You see, he's wearing glass because he's smart.
Yeah. Smart moves. Investor vibes. Smart moves. No, it's very important to have smart moves.
Right?
You know?
Yeah. What's the news, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to promote anyone. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment below. And please answer to our question here. What is your expectation in the relationship for the other gender and for your friendships?
Yeah.
Just drop what you think about our questions in the comments below, and we'll always read you. We're always there for you, and we consider your comments. So thanks for that, and bye.
Bye.
How was it?